Welcome to Mind Push-Ups, where we are dedicated to consistent growth. Hey there, future titans of industry. Ever feel like you're chasing after a runaway clock? You're not alone. Time is the one resource we all share, from Wall Street wolves to budding entrepreneurs. Mastering time management isn't about adding hours to the day. It's about squeezing every drop of productivity from the hours you do have. Think of it like training for a marathon. You gotta train your time management muscles if you want to win the race to success. Get ready to unlock your productivity superpower, because time waits for no one, especially not a hustler like you. Let's face it, the life of an entrepreneur is a wild ride. One minute you're brainstorming million-dollar ideas, the next you're drowning in spreadsheets and emails. Successful entrepreneurs understand that time management isn't about cramming more into every minute. It's about prioritizing what truly matters and cutting out the rest. By focusing on tasks that move the needle, you free up time and mental energy for the big picture stuff. Get ready to unlock your inner time ninja. It's easy to get sucked into the busy trap, that never-ending cycle of emails, meetings, and urgent, but not always important, tasks. But here's the truth. Being busy doesn't equal being productive. Successful entrepreneurs focus on what truly moves the needle. Productivity isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things. It's time to break free from the busy trap and start managing your time like the precious resource it is. We're going to equip you with a toolkit of practical, actionable techniques that you can adapt to your own unique style and workflow. First up, the art of prioritization. Then, the power of time blocking to structure your days and maximize output. Delegation is a superpower, and we'll show you how to leverage it. Get ready to upgrade your productivity arsenal and become the master of your own time. Let's talk prioritization. It's the cornerstone of effective time management. You only have so many hours in a day, so spend them wisely. Prioritization is about figuring out which tasks are the real money makers and which ones are just distractions. Successful entrepreneurs have mastered the art of strategic procrastination. Delay, delegate, or delete tasks that aren't going to make a real impact. Meet your new secret weapon, the Eisenhower Matrix. 4 quadrants: urgent and important, not urgent but important, urgent but not important, and not urgent and not important. Spend less time in quadrants 1 and 3 and more time in quadrant 2. The key is to proactively work on what matters. A little indulgence in quadrant 4 never hurt anyone, but don't make it a habit. Let's talk about the 80-20 principle, also known as the Pareto principle. 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. Identify those high-impact activities and focus your energy there. Analyze your to-do list and prioritize tasks that move the needle the most. Give attention to high-yield tasks to reap the biggest harvest. Let's talk about a game-changer: time blocking. Instead of reacting to a never-ending stream of emails and interruptions, know exactly what you need to accomplish and when. Divide your day into chunks of time, each dedicated to a specific task or activity. Time blocking forces you to be intentional with your time. Make a conscious decision about how you spend every hour of your day. Ready to build your own time-blocked masterpiece? It's easier than you think. Identify your peak productivity hours and block off those hours for your most important tasks. Schedule in the non-negotiables and divide the remaining time into blocks for specific tasks. Be specific and granular with your tasks. Experiment, track what works, and make tweaks along the way. Time blocking is a powerful tool, but it's not about creating a rigid, unbreakable schedule. Build flexibility into your schedule and leave buffer time between blocks. Think of your time-blocked schedule as a roadmap, not a straitjacket. Find a balance between structure and flexibility. Continuously refine your approach and adjust your schedule as your needs and priorities evolve. Let's talk about a superpower that'll change your life: delegation. Delegation isn't about giving up control, it's about gaining leverage. Build a team of skilled professionals who can handle tasks more efficiently. Free up your time to focus on strategizing, innovating, and growing your empire. Delegation is how you create more hours in your day without bending the space-time continuum. What exactly should you delegate? If a task can be done by someone else 80% as well as you can, delegate it. Look at your to-do list critically and identify tasks that aren't directly related to your core strengths. Delegate repetitive, administrative tasks that drain your energy. Freeing up your time allows you to focus on activities that utilize your unique skills and passions. Optimize your energy by offloading tasks that drain you. Now, before you go delegating willy-nilly, let's talk about the importance of building a solid team. Because delegation only works if you've got the right people in your corner, people you trust, people who are skilled, and people who are as passionate about your vision as you are. Think of it like assembling a superhero squad. You need your tech whiz, your marketing guru, your customer service ninja, each bringing their unique superpowers to the table. And just like any good superhero team, communication and trust are key. Start by clearly defining the roles and responsibilities you're looking to fill. What skills and experience are essential? What kind of personality and work style would thrive in your company culture? Once you've got a clear picture of what you're looking for, it's time to start the recruitment process. Network with other entrepreneurs, tap into online job boards, and don't be afraid to think outside the box. Section 4. The Delegation Dance. Clear instructions, trust, and feedback. Delegate with clear instructions, trust, and feedback. Clear communication is paramount. Outline the task, outcome, deadline, and resources. Trust your team and avoid micromanaging. Regular check-ins and feedback ensure alignment. Mastering delegation empowers your team and boosts success. Section 1. Setting SMART goals. Your roadmap to entrepreneurial success. All right, entrepreneurs, let's talk about goals. Not just any goals, mind you, but SMART goals. These ain't your wishy-washy, I want to be rich and famous kind of goals. These are the laser-focused, action-oriented goals that'll take your business from May to magnificent. See, having goals is like having a roadmap for your business. They give you direction, keep you motivated, and help you stay on track when the going gets tough. But not all goals are created equal. That's where the SMART system comes in. It's a framework for setting goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Think of it like this. A SMART goal is like a well-crafted to-do list item for your entire business. It's clear, concise, and it leaves no room for ambiguity. When you set SMART goals, you're not just dreaming about success, you're creating a tangible plan to achieve it. Section 2S is for specific, painting a crystal clear picture of success. Let's break it down, starting with S for specific. This is where you gotta get crystal clear about what you want to achieve. No more vague goals like increase sales or grow my audience. We're talking laser-focused objectives like generate $100,000 in revenue from online courses by December 31st, or reach 10,000 Instagram followers by the end of the quarter. See the difference? Specific goals leave no room for interpretation. They tell you exactly what you're aiming for, making it much easier to create a plan of action and track your progress. Think of it like this. If you were to ask a chef to make you something delicious, you'd probably end up with a very different dish than if you asked for pan-seared scallops with lemon butter sauce and asparagus. Specificity matters, my friend. The more specific your goals, the easier it will be to break them down into smaller, more manageable steps, and the more likely you are to actually achieve them. Section 3M is for measurable, tracking your progress and celebrating wins. Next up, M for measurable. This is all about making sure your goals are trackable so you can see how you're progressing and celebrate those sweet, sweet victories along the way. After all, what's the point of crushing it if you don't take a moment to acknowledge your awesomeness? When setting measurable goals, ask yourself, how will I know when I've achieved this goal? What metrics or data points will I use to track my progress? For example, if your goal is to increase website traffic, you need to get specific about what that means. Are you aiming for a certain number of unique visitors per month? A specific conversion rate? A higher ranking for certain keywords? By defining your metrics up front, you can track your progress over time, identify what's working, and make adjustments as needed. Remember, what gets measured gets managed. And what gets managed is much more likely to lead to success. Section 4A is for achievable and ambitious, finding the sweet spot. Now let's talk about A for achievable. I know, as entrepreneurs, we're all about dreaming big and pushing the limits. But when it comes to setting goals, it's important to find the sweet spot between ambition and achievability. Setting unrealistic goals is a recipe for frustration and burnout. It's like setting out to run a marathon without any training or preparation. You're setting yourself up for disappointment. On the other hand, setting goals that are too easy won't challenge you or inspire you to grow. It's like aiming for a leisurely stroll in the park when you're capable of conquering Mount Everest. So, how do you find the balance? Start by assessing your current resources, skills, and limitations. What are you realistically capable of achieving within the given time frame? What obstacles might you encounter along the way? Remember, achievable doesn't have to mean easy. It simply means that the goal is within the realm of possibility given your current circumstances and the effort you're willing to put in. Tech to the rescue, your digital sidekicks for time mastery. All right, entrepreneurs, let's talk tech. Digital tools can help you wrangle your time like a pro. The right tech can be a game changer. Calendar apps make you a scheduling ninja. To-do list managers banish procrastination, and focus tools silence distractions. But remember, technology is a tool. Choose tools that fit your workflow and goals. Section 2. Calendar Conquerors, scheduling your way to success. First up, let's talk about calendar apps. These bad boys are like the command centers of your day, helping you keep track of appointments, deadlines, and those all-important time blocks we talked about earlier. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tim, I've been using a calendar since I was a kid. What's so special about these fancy digital ones? Well, my friend, let me tell you, these ain't your mama's calendars. We're talking about apps that sync across all your devices, send you timely reminders, and even integrate with other tools like your email and to-do list. They're like having a personal assistant who's always one step ahead, making sure you never miss a beat. Some popular options include Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, and Outlook Calendar, but there are tons of other great choices out there depending on your needs and preferences. The key is to find a calendar app that you actually enjoy using, one that's intuitive, visually appealing, and helps you stay organized without feeling overwhelmed. Section 3. Task Management Titans, Taming Your To-Do List. Next up, let's talk about those never-ending to-do lists. You know, the ones scribbled on napkins, crammed into the Notes app on your phone, or maybe even gasp, still lingering on paper. It's time to ditch the chaos and embrace the power of task management apps. These digital wonders are like having a personal assistant who can categorize, prioritize, and even delegate your tasks for you. They're like the Marie Kondos of your digital life, helping you tidy up those to-dos and spark joy in the process. Popular options include Todoist, Asana, Trello, and Monday.com, each with its own unique features and approaches to task management. Some folks prefer a simple list-based approach, while others thrive on visual boards and Kanban systems. Experiment with different apps and find one that resonates with your work style. The goal is to find a tool that helps you stay on top of your tasks, track your progress, and feel a sense of accomplishment as you check those items off your list. Section 4. Focus-Boosting Phenoms, Silencing the Digital Distraction Dragons. Digital distractions are the kryptonite to productivity. But fear not, entrepreneurs, for there are tech tools out there designed to combat these digital distraction dragons. Apps that block distracting websites, silence notifications, and track your screen time. Create a healthy relationship with technology, where you're in control. Section 1. Time Mastery, your entrepreneurial superpower. So, there you have it, future captains of industry. We've journeyed through the treacherous terrain of time management, armed with the tools and techniques used by the most successful entrepreneurs on the planet. Remember that image of drowning in paperwork? Yeah, consider that a relic of your pre-time mastery days. We've talked about the power of prioritization, the magic of time blocking, the art of delegation, all those fancy-sounding strategies that, when put into practice, can transform your days from chaotic scrambles to well-orchestrated symphonies of productivity. Remember, this ain't about becoming some kind of time-tracking robot, rigidly scheduling every nanosecond of your day. It's about being intentional with your time, about making conscious choices that align with your goals and values. It's about working smarter, not harder, so you can achieve more while still having time for the things that truly matter. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing a passion project, or just kicking back with a well-deserved slice of pizza. From overwhelmed to optimized, your time management transformation. Think back to that feeling of being overwhelmed, chasing the clock, never catching up. But here's the good news. Time management is a skill. Imagine waking up energized, knowing exactly what to accomplish. You move through your to-do list with precision, delegating tasks like a pro. That, my friend, is the power of time management. Section 3. Now go forth and conquer your time. So, what are you waiting for? The clock is ticking, the world is waiting, and you, my friend, have got dreams to chase and empires to build. Take the tools and techniques we've discussed and start experimenting. Find what works for you, what fits your style, and what helps you achieve those audacious goals you've been dreaming of. Remember, this ain't a one-and-done deal. Time management is a journey, not a destination. It's about constantly learning, adapting, and refining your approach as your business and life evolve. So, go forth, my fellow entrepreneurs, and conquer your time. The world is your oyster, and you've got the time management skills to shuck it wide open. And hey, if you ever find yourself struggling, just remember, even the most successful entrepreneurs have those days where they feel like they're drowning in to-do lists. The key is to never give up, to keep experimenting, and to never underestimate the power of a well-placed time block. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.